I've noticed that creators that only focus on numbers and analytics, it's not much deeper than that. That's all they care about. Their true north is numbers. I tend to get along with people who care about numbers because that's how you run a successful business. You can't run a production company where you get to be creative all day with ignoring numbers. Numbers have to be a part of my life, but I care about people. So I tend to get along with people who value numbers and people and that balance. It is a balance, but I think it's an important balance. And so those tend to be the people that I get along with. And there's a lot of business people who think that way. And then there are handfuls who don't. Yeah. But I just find it really shallow and I feel sad, like sorry for them. You guys are like the future of content creators, and I was thinking about this, just the older that I'm getting, I just am starting to care less what people think of me. Not that I care less about people, I still really care about people, but I just don't care how people perceive me. Like the older you get, you just give less shits, and I really don't know why. I don't know why that is, and I kind of wish I felt like this when I was younger. I wish I could feel like this 20 years ago, like this mindset. Um, but it's taken this long to get there.
How'd you get there?
I have no idea. My dad said it was something that comes with age. Um, but I love it. I regret nothing. I would change nothing for the world. I want everyone to see every high moment I've had, every mistake I've had. I just don't mind it because I'm okay with who I am.
One, two, three.
It feels kind of therapeutic to watch yourself back, which I didn't used to do, but after I lost my dad, I started to go back and actually watch some videos with him because I just missed the sound of his voice and his little mannerisms. And whenever I would start to like forget him a little bit, I would watch videos of us like baking together, and it just brings it like flooding back. So I wouldn't trade that for the world. I'm glad we made those videos together and I got to share them.
Thank you to everyone that has ever paid attention to me.
I don't want to be a finger waggy back in my day, but it is very different. There's a lot of it now. There's a lot of content, and there's a lot of ways to make content, which in some ways to aspiring creators is incredible because there's no one way to do things. And I think back in our day, we really only had YouTube as a platform to express ourselves or make content on. Now you can diversify content across all types of platforms. You can communicate in all types of formats and all types of attention spans. And so it is overwhelming right now, but with the overwhelming amount of content, there is even more niche content, so you can find some specific community that you really feel a part of. So there's a lot of more opportunities to discover things, but then there's a lot more things out there.
Right.
So if you think about it too much, it'll break your brain, but if you take it for what it is, it's a lovely time.
This award wouldn't be here without it. That's a little dramatic.
It is so interesting because attention spans have gotten a lot shorter, obviously, but at the same time, I see YouTube content that's 4 hours long. And the idea of posting something like that, I cannot fathom back in 2012. Like if we posted something that was 12 minutes, that was like, oh my God, we're pushing Titanic level lengths of content here. We need to pull it back a little bit. So now you can get the quickest amount of content or the longest amount of content. Really, it's just, there is content for everyone now.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
It's very tricky. Right now, social media and I are on pretty good terms, but in the past, we have not been. It's very much like a relationship. And I'm very fascinated in the psychology of it and the way that we're sort of enmeshed and affected by it. And at the end of the day, it is a tool that we as individual users can decide how we use it. So as much as in the worst moments of my burnout or whatever, I want to blame the technology for it hurting me, it really came down to learning how to create better boundaries around the way I use these tools to create things. And I think that is a very personal thing for everyone to figure out, and is hugely important to figure out your boundaries with social media. And if you don't have boundaries with social media, I think it might bite you in the ass a little bit at some point, in some capacity, either consciously or unconsciously.
I think right now with
content being created by machines in one way or the other. That to me seems like a big question mark that I have no idea where it's going or what it means. Lots of people have thoughts, but I just have given up on trying to figure that out for now. But then in terms of all the different platforms, podcasts, Substack, there's like a billion different ways that this like content has become, you can do content. I just think I just enjoy I don't know. I feel like you just find the place where, well, let me say it this way. I just want, for me, I'm just kind of at this point kind of having a good time.
Nice.
I'm a little less worried about it. I'm less scared than I've ever been as a creator.